It was a moment of grief for family, friends, and staff of Anambra Broadcasting Service over the death of one of its dedicated staff, Mr. Anachina, as many people testified of his wonderful life here on earth. Our correspondent, Kenneth Kuchwode, tells us more.
Mr. Anachina, who was of the engineering department staff of the ABS, died at the age of 43, leaving behind a young family, and was buried in his country home, Ubenu, Oka North Council area. During the burial service held in his honor, Reverend Ralph Ilo of New Life Winners Church Incorporated reminded Christians that God still remains the greatest in the affairs of men, and urged the family of the deceased to take solace in God, saying that their father and brother lived a good life. Reverend Ilo called on Christians to anchor their faith and belief in God at all times and live a positive life according to biblical injunctions. An elder brother to the deceased, Mr. Chukwuemeka Anachina, described his late brother as someone who was always at the forefront of everything positive and regretted his death at a time like this.
Let's go. And enough is enough.
Another of his brother, Mr. Uzochukwu Anachina, said that the late Ikechukwu was a humble man who was his brother's keeper, truthful and honest in all he did. The managing director of ABS, Sachido Obidiegu, represented by the director, News and Current Affairs, Mr. Gabe Okpaleze, lamented the death of Mr. Anachina, noting that his dedication, loyalty, and friendliness to all stood him out, while the Director of Administration, ABS, Lady Tina Ekenta, noted that the deceased was like a son who, despite his health situation, was still after carrying out his duties, and expressed pain over his demise.
Makano nyekani kana choka ado iko nini tuposi epela kachineke na mprobi na ndokona ha Jesus.
It's my son. There is nothing that I care will do that he will not come to my office to tell me. Pray that the Almighty God will take his soul to that seat that is meant for the angels in heaven. That's my prayers for him, so that his soul will rest in perfect peace.
The head of engineering department, Engineer Paul Okoye, and a former head of the engineering unit, Engineer Boni Ezani, whom the late Ikechukwu also worked under, explained that he was popularly called Anachina and carried out responsibilities assigned to him without grudges, including adding much effort than required, saying that his death was very painful.
We called him Anachina. He was a very dedicated staff of this engineering department. He did his work as assigned.
Burial ceremony witnessed condolence visit by family, friends, and well-wishers, including the ABS family, as well as rendition of hymns by the church choir. From Ubenu, Oka North Council area, it's been Kenneth Kuchwode for ABS News.